Hi folks, Bryan Strawser from Bryghtpath here with an update on Irma for Tuesday, September 12th. The great news is what was Hurricane Irma, then Tropical Storm and Tropical Depression Irma, is now a post-tropical cyclone, which means it's dissipating. It's in northwest Alabama right now, headed into the middle of Tennessee, where it will dissipate and be like any other weather system here in the United States. It's still raining, 3 to 5 inches of rain and 25-mile-an-hour winds and some gusts that come along with it. There's a slight risk of flooding, so watch for flash flood warnings and watches in those areas. But that means that Irma is really gone, and we can turn to the hard work ahead of rescue operations, response, in some cases, and long-term recovery, which is likely to take years to come back to some semblance of a new normal in the impacted areas. There are a number of challenges ahead. One of the biggest ones is power restoration. As we said yesterday, more than 60% of Florida is without power. In the U.S. Virgin Islands, the entire islands of St. John and St. Thomas are without power. Puerto Rico, 19% of the population is without power. And there's significant damage to the power grid that's been assessed in the Virgin Islands and in Puerto Rico. And those assessments are happening right now in Florida. The electrical industry tells us through their conference calls and updates that we've been participating on that particularly in Florida, we can expect a real long-term rebuild and not really a restoration of power in several areas just due to the amount of damage, power lines being snapped, underground conduits being flooded, and other challenges. This will probably be, in their words, days and weeks rather than hours and days to get power restored in some parts of Florida. And there are similar challenges in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The second challenge is that power creates a cascading effect, and it will have impact on transportation restoration. It will have big impact on water, wastewater, ports, and railroads as they all seek to recover. Florida, for example, more than 90% of Florida's gasoline comes in via ship. So getting the ports back up and running and having power for landside operations at ports going to be critical in the restoration effort to come. There's a number of other challenges related to business recovery around curfews, around current evacuation areas like Monroe County, Florida, all of the Florida Keys. Significant challenges, complete evacuation order in effect, even though there's a lot of businesses and a lot of people still down there that are attempting to evacuate that area. So lots of challenges ahead. These are areas where we can help you with information, with decision support, with our summarized briefings. We have analysts that are sitting on all of these different calls throughout the day and scouring the various websites that are out there in the public domain, and then providing a tightly written 10 to 12 to 13 page summary of what's really going on for Hurricane Irma as you seek to recover your business operations and ensure that your folks are safe in the impacted areas. We have a free sample briefing from this morning to give you an idea of our capacity. That link is in the notes for this video. But if we can help you in any way, give us a call at 612-235-6435 or visit bryghtpath.com/hurricanes. We'd love to talk about your challenges and how we can bring our expertise to bear.